Hey everybody, welcome to Crackheads episode 7. Thanks for coming back this week, and thanks for all the love you guys have been showing on our channel. It's been incredible. I don't think either of us expected as many views as we've been getting, or
not at all.
the
Not
channel's
at all.
growth to be as fast as it has been. So thank you guys for showing so much love. We got another banger for you guys today. What do we got in store, Nick?
Listen, guys, we're here with Crackheads episode 7. We're both pretty intoxicated. Would you say so?
We did take a couple shots of what was that?
Listen,
Bourbon?
this morning was an anomaly, wasn't it? I walked in this room and I said something to you I thought you would really like.
Yeah. He said, "Listen, today, we're just gonna smoke weed on Gobcast."
I don't feel like drinking. Yeah, I told him, I said, Kyle, I don't feel like drinking. And Kyle, typically he'll drink for this, but like he's not a drinker.
Right.
Whereas I more so prefer drinking before the show instead of smoking. Kyle's kind of the opposite.
Right.
Today I walk in, I tell Kyle, I'm like, dude, let's just get really stoned today before we start if you're down. He's like, I was really ready to get drunk.
Yeah.
Which is an unbelievable statement out of this guy. Like, I don't know when the last time I heard you say that was.
No, I went to bed early last night. I had a bagel for breakfast, so I'd have a little
What kind of
something
bagel?
It was cheddar and bacon and egg.
Damn, that sounds good.
It was delicious.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
dude.
very
Just some
good.
nice bacon, egg, and cheese or something?
Yeah.
Cheddar, bacon, egg. Yeah, bacon, egg, and cheese.
And then,
You get a back.
I was thinking the bagel would, have a little something in my stomach to help absorb the alcohol. And I came ready for filming today. Yeah, we drank a little bit.
You came prepared, Kyle.
I was
You
prepared
came locked in.
for you
I
guys.
came locked in too, because it's episode 7, ladies and gentlemen. 7 episodes deep in Crackheads. Just a stunning time to be alive. And we have a fun time today. We asked all you guys to show us what's in your fridge. We're going to talk about our family members. We have some conspiracies to discuss. We have some comments to read. And I'm like pretty hammered. So like, do you want to do your conspiracy? Do you just want to get right to it?
Sure.
Kyle, listen, some of the comments have been critical of our conspiracy theories here.
Yeah.
Have you been reading those?
Yeah, a little bit.
Some of these people call us stupid. I completely reject that statement, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, that's unacceptable. So, Kyle, I mean, get your hat on, dude. Get your. What did you cook up for today?
Let me tell
What's
you
your
about
conspiracy hat? Ooh, what is it? What's the idea behind this? You look like a dude from Mongolia or something.
All right. Thank you.
That's just a compliment.
So
He's like, nice.
the conspiracy I have for you guys today: the Denver International Airport. Is it a hub for the Illuminati? What's going on there? Why is it so big?
What's wrong with the Denver airport?
It's too big. First of all, it's It's over 2 times, almost 2.5 times the size of the city of Manhattan. Do you know that?
That's a lot of airplanes.
That's huge.
That's a lot of
And now,
airplanes.
I was thinking to myself, that sounds huge, but I just would like a little bit of perspective on that. So I looked up the size of another airport. So the airport that I grew up around, O'Hare in Chicago.
That airport sucks, by the way. I just
was
say.
about the size of the city of Manhattan, slightly larger. Denver, like 2.7 times the size of the city of Manhattan. What's going on there?
Why is the Denver
is it
one
so
so
big?
big, though?
Exactly. Why is
Like,
it so big?
location-wise, I feel like Chicago's more, like, mainstream.
Right. It's, we had the World Fair, and it was a huge, like, crossroads for, the whole country.
I'll tell you now, I've flown out of Denver twice.
Okay.
So have you ever been to this airport?
I've actually never been.
I've been 2 times. They have a lot of the like sections blocked off, like it's under construction.
Interesting.
I vividly remember there's like on my terminal. I don't even remember which one because I'm drunk right now. But I was at my terminal, And I was going down the little electric walkway where like you don't walk, you can just kind of like stand and like
I do
chill
walk
or
on
whatever.
those.
Well, yeah, you walk to get a speed boost, but
Yeah,
also like
yeah.
you can stand and like you're going as fast as if you were like normal
Right.
chill walking,
Right.
you know? So like I was on one of those and I got off it and then there was another one right in front of me, but it was closed.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go around it. There was like this hallway to my right that was blocked off with this like wood thing, like, oh, we're renovating, come back later, you know? And it was a very weird airport.
Yeah.
So I kind of felt the vibe when I was there.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
felt
and
it.
then they've got like the Freemason logo on this like big capstone thing that apparently lies above a huge time capsule.
What do Freemasons even do?
Well, on paper they're supposed to be like stone workers, I guess.
I
They're
imagine like
supposed
an
to-
Amish person.
Yeah. So I
Kinda.
mean, on paper they're supposed to work with stone, and like work with, maybe concrete would be the modern like most common thing they'd work with. But yeah, I feel like they're doing a lot more than just working with rocks. But I mean, some people think they built the pyramids, so or were contracted to at least.
So you think the Denver airport motherfuckers had something to do with the pyramids?
Well, the Freemasons are commonly believed to be either associated with or an alternative to the Illuminati. They're seen as like a large secretive like group of the elites, basically. 33 of our presidents actually have been Freemasons. That's like ridiculous.
That's a lot of
That's
presidents,
most
Kyle.
of them. Yeah, we've only had 47.
So are we just like,
Or 46 actually.
is this hopeless? We're not Illuminati? Like we're fucked? Like we're just doing all this for no reason because they control everything, including the Denver airport?
It could be. They probably control the Denver airport, yeah.
The flights I took out of Denver were actually very nice, though.
Well,
Are Freemasons like good pilots or like what's?
I don't think they're flying the planes. So the
Mm.
theory is that they have some sort of like secret headquarters under under
a
the
fucking
airport,
bat cave?
like a bat cave, and a
Ooh.
lot of the so they have a very large tunnel system,
Okay.
and nobody, since it's privately owned, there's no
Wait,
like.
what do you mean by a large tunnel system? Like there's just a tunnel system under the Denver airport?
Mm-hmm.
Where does it lead?
Yep. Nobody knows. It's
What?
like a privately owned thing, so there's not like public access to tell you how big this tunnel system is exactly. So nobody seems to know exactly how large the tunnel system is, but it's commonly believed that it's actually larger and extends beyond the boundaries of the airport itself. There's also just a ton of like very suspicious artwork at the airport. Like tons of really sketchy paintings. There's one that's like almost depicts like a Nazi-like figure, and he's like holding a sword, and like
At the
slashing
Denver
at children.
airport?
Yeah, and it's just like up on the wall at the airport.
Oh.
So there's weird crap like that, and then they have like these sculptures. For starters, they have all these like weird demonic-looking gargoyles and stuff. But then the main focal point, I think, for like the sketchy artwork is referred to commonly as Blucifer. It's this like giant 32-foot.
This guy? The horse?
Yep, that's it there.
Oh,
It's
shit.
32 feet tall. It's this giant blue horse with glowing red eyes, and it just sits between two of the runways.
Why,
So a lot of
what does he
people
represent?
associate that with like the horsemen of the apocalypse from the Bible.
Oh. But it's only one horse. There's no men.
Yeah.
It's just
But
horse.
a lot of people think it's very symbolic.
I mean, Denver is a weird airport. What do you think they do in the tunnels, though? Like, what is their like?
Man, I have no idea. I think they hold their meetings maybe down there.
Who is they? Like, is it all the airport staff or
like maybe the global elites associated with the Freemasons because they have the logo on the capstone. Some speculators think it could be just like a getaway for if like World War III were to start, if nuclear bombs started flying. And that actually to me makes a lot of sense because Denver is kind of central United States, right? It's surrounded by mountains, which gives it like a huge defensive advantage. That's why like Switzerland is like the only country that went neutral through all of World War II. Germany wouldn't invade them because they're just surrounded by mountains. It would have been a pain in the ass. So I think that actually logically makes a lot of sense that it could be like sort of like a safety place for maybe like the president to hide away or just, I don't know, government officials or global elites, whatever, to hide away during World War III.
Interesting. So if we're getting bombed by like North Korea, Denver airport, fucking tunnel is where I should be.
To me, that's the most logical explanation. Yeah.
Interesting.
But, you know, a lot of people think they're doing like, you know, like rituals or sacrifices. And if you're under an airport, you can make as much noise as you want. There's airplanes flying above you, you know? So that's a lot of coverage for, you know, whatever nefarious activities they're getting up to down there.
Would you ever pull up to a Denver airport tunnel meeting? If you got invited?
I would.
Really?
I would like to see what's going on down there, yeah. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yep.
After what you just said, that's kind of crazy. I can't lie.
I would like to see it.
Yeah, like, yeah, they might sacrifice people. I'd love to see that. I would adore to attend that.
Yeah, fingers crossed I'm not part of it, but, you know, I'd like to see where it takes place, yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know. What I will say is someone who's actually been to the Denver airport, so I've experienced your side of the conspiracy, it is kind of sketchy. It's something's up there, dude. They might like harvest organs in the basement or something. I don't know, dude.
Oh,
it's
the
fucked
airport?
up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they might do some fucked up shit in the basement, dude.
Well, and then like their like runways are kind of, I mean, if you look at it, they're kind of shaped like a swastika. I mean, you have to kind of like be looking for it, but it's not a perfect like symmetry.
Okay,
but,
no, let's look up Denver airport.
Yeah, it's not perfectly symmetrical.
Denver
but
airport.
Their runways
all right, I'm
going to
pull this up on maps.
And also,
okay, all right, Kyle, all right.
See that?
Okay, no, you're kind of lost in the sauce, I think.
Am I?
I think you're lost in the sauce. No, I think you are. No, I think you're really...
Am I reaching?
No, you're schizophrenic here.
Okay.
No, I think you're lost in the sauce.
Well, and so
here.
also I was going to say, even if it were like perfectly swastika shaped, it actually logically still makes sense because the whole reason for building this airport is it was replacing an original airport where all of the runways were parallel. So
look, it's a heart when you pull in,
is a solution to that problem. So because there's so many mountains, the winds come from different directions all the time. So you need airports that face different directions because they need to be able to take off north and south or east and west, depending on the weather.
Well, yeah, I don't know if I see the.
Yeah, so I don't really think that was necessarily intentional, but I did see a lot of people pointing that out on the internet.